cards that I might just like the design of, or like the Pokemon might be my favorite Pokemon. There's of course a whole bunch of reasons why anybody could like a Pokemon card, but I'm just gonna show you my favorites that I have in my collection. I picked a small few. I say a small few, but there's a lot here, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm sorry that, I'm sorry if there's, if you hear the clock that's in the room, it's ticking and it's very annoying, so I'm really sorry about that. And then I have the windows open because it is so hot in this house, and I get very irritable whenever I'm overheated, so I'm trying to just cool down. So if you hear cars or anything, I apologize. But now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna start with my two trainer cards that I picked. The first one is pretty obvious why I like it so much. It's, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say his name. I feel bad. I don't even want to try. I feel like I might mess it up. I probably will. But, yes. He's just cooking in the kitchen or washing his hands. And, got Jigglypuff on the counter here. And then got Delibird looking up at him. And then, of course, Squavette on his shoulder here. I am such a huge fan of having, like, different Pokemon in cards. You'll see that in a few of these cards that I show you, but I just love having other Pokemon in cards. Let me know if you like the sound of that. I'm just using I don't have like an actual pointer that, these fancy ASMR artists use, but I'm just using like the end of a makeup brush. Hopefully it sounds okay. And then my next trainer card, which is, of course, Nessa. Now I say of course is because my name is Vanessa. That's my actual name. And I was so excited to see a trainer that had my name. It's not, technically my name, but it's a nickname that I'm called a lot. But I just thought it was awesome that they made a trainer with my name. And I actually saw this at a store. There's very few Pokemon cards that I've actually bought myself. Like, most of these I have pulled. So there's not very many that I've bought myself, but this one I did buy myself because I really wanted it. And it was like $6, so I don't think that's too bad. This is one of the first Pokemon cards I ever pulled. And it's a Blaziken VMAX. Blaziken was always like one of my favorite Pokemon growing up. I just thought his design was really cool. Isn't he a fire/fighting Pokemon? I believe he is, but you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I just think he's so badass, and I was so excited to get this card like I said, this was when I first started to open Pokemon cards to get one of my favorite Pokemon, in my first, my first pull, I guess, first few pulls, I should say, was very exciting. So, and I also just love the design of it, of course. I just think it's really cool. Some of these VMAX cards are not my favorite, but this one in particular I really love. Next, I have two V cards. I have another Blaziken card. I know. I just think that a lot of the Blaziken cards are so cool. I really wanted the real expensive one. I forget what set it's from. I think Chilling Rain or something like that. There's like a really expensive card of Blaziken, but I never got it, unfortunately. But I do have this Blaziken V. Murkrows for a second, but no, they're small little Murkrows down at the bottom here, kind of scattered about, which I think is so adorable, and it really makes the card, like, I absolutely love this card. And I just love the scenery in the background, like the blue and the green. It just goes so well together. It's such a beautiful card. I love this card. So these ones there's another one for Rolts, which I don't have, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna have to buy it somewhere. But yes, this is the Curlia one. It's very cute. And then the Gardevoir one. It's just like, I love these kind of cards where they're, they go together. I just think it's so cute. I forget what the Rolls one is, but this one, I think it's the woman. I think it's the woman being pregnant. But in this one, she had the baby, and Curly is right there. Then you just see some books, and just a regular house, pictures here and there. Then for the Gardevoir one, I believe, yeah, there's a man right here, and then a woman here, and oh my gosh, I keep forgetting what this, but she is helping her knit, and it's so cute. I love both of these cards so much. I think, am I crazy? I might have not have my glasses on, but I think that's like a little Rolts right there at the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, I could just be blind. But yeah, I just love those cards so much. I think they're so adorable. I have a few rainbow cards, which, do you remember rainbow cards? A part of me wishes they still did them, but I do like the illustrated rare cards more, which we'll get to nice touch. And I think Absol is just a really cool Pokemon. Any dog Pokemon or any cat Pokemon, I feel like I really like. Specifically dog Pokemon. This one's one of the most recent pulls that I can remember. This is the Chansey card. It is adorable. I think it's in Twilight Masquerade. It's in one of the recent sets, and I was so excited to get this. Like, I think it's just so cute. We got the Psyduck right here again. I love cards that have other Pokemon in the card as well. So of course we got Chansey here carrying books, and we got Psyduck at the bottom here. We got Snorlax sleeping, of course, and then we have Blissey at the counter here. So I just love this card so much. It's so adorable. And oh yeah, we have Ditto. My eyesight's bad. Okay, I can't really tell in the camera, in like the viewfinder. But got Ditto right here, and I believe this is Bellsprout as well. So wanted to give some recognition to them. I wanted to have them feel included. So, but it's just an adorable card. I like adorable things, you know. Speaking of adorable things, this is actually one of the few Pokemon cards that I've bought because I just didn't pull it, and I saw it at a store, a Pokemon card shop, and it was like $2, so I was like, might as well. So this is Houndour. This I think it's from a recent set as well. I just love it so much. Houndoom is like one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a dog Pokemon. You know, like I'm just a girl, you know. Specifically this one right here, I think that's like, it looks like it's playing with a ball. It's so cute to me. Just like a dog would, you know. So I love it. I love this card. Speaking of Houndour, I have a Houndoom card that I love. I have another Houndoom card that I'm going to show. But this is from a pretty earlier set. As you can tell by the yellow outline. But I just really love it. I love Houndoom, so I'm going to love any card that has Houndoom. I'm a simple girl, you know. It just gets cute. That's really all I gotta say. And then speaking of dog Pokemon, of course I can't talk about dog Pokemon without talking about Arcanine. One of my favorite Pokemon. Like, I know I said that about Houndoom, but I think I like Arcanine more. I wish Pokemon were real. I would have well, that's a topic for another day, but this is the Arcanine card. Again, an older set with the yellow rim, but we have this Hisuian Arcanine. I remember I saw a plushie of Hisuian Arcanine and I almost got it, but I didn't. I decided against it. It was a little too much money, but I do want a plushie of Arcanine. He's one of my favorite Pokemon, so, and again, this is one with the trainer in it as well, so it's very nice. This is the last dog Pokemon, okay? At least from the illustrated rare cards. So we have Rockruff, and, as you can tell, I think you can tell why I like this card so much. It is because he is sleeping. Look how cute he is. And he's getting his belly rubbed, I believe. No, wow. Disrespectful. How dare you? How dare you see something that cute and not rub its tummy? Of course, I mean, you can tell why I like this card so much. So it's Miltank in the middle here, like got the barn in the background, and then it's just a like a crap ton of food. Oh my gosh. It's just so perfect for Miltank, I think. I think it's a perfect card for that Pokemon. We have this card, which I really like. I think it's just really cute. This is a Zorua. I think this is like a promo card from one of the recent sets. It was like in an ETB, so it's not super rare or anything, but I mean, as you can see, Zorua is just getting pet, getting its chin rubbed by the trainer here, which I just think is so cute. I really wish I was like good at drawing. That's like one of the things I wish I was good at. Because when I see stuff like this, it's just like, how? How do you do that? I promise I'm not just showing you cute cards. But this is this is one of the cards I actually got in the Rocket League. I'm so stupid, I can't remember what the actual set is called, but this is one of the cards I actually got. This was the only one that I actually liked, and it's Arvin's Greedent. I mean, come on, like, look how adorable that is. Look at all the food. I still need to, I really need to finish Scarlet and Violet. I really do. And I think it's so cute that he's clinging to his arm. Oh, so precious. But yeah, I do really need to finish Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. I'm really bad at not finishing video games for some reason. So I'm not even a big fan of this Pokemon. It's Ceruledge. Nothing against it, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I mean, the coloring on this is insanely well done. Like, I just saw it and I was like, yeah, that's really, really cool. And like I said, I'm not even a big fan of the Pokemon, but it's up there with one of the prettiest cards I have because of how just incredible it looks. As well as this one, I think I might like this one more. It's so gorgeous. This is a Braviary card. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say about this one. Again, Braviary is not like one of my favorite Pokemon, but this card is just such a standout for me for like how beautiful it is. You got like all the greens here, and then this here looks like it came out of like a Van Gogh painting or something. The background does. I mean, it's stunning. This is probably what you've all been waiting for. And it's my more expensive, I guess. This one's not really that expensive, I don't think, unless it's gone up in price. But these are getting up there. So this, I believe, I know it is. Like I said before, in the Crown Zenith set, I really wanted the Entei card, and what do you know, I pulled it, and I was so excited. It's so cool. He's on a ledge. Looks like he's roaring, and then you have this exploding volcano in the set, this set sucked. This set sucked. But I really wanted this card for a long time. But of course, I was never gonna pull it because the pull rates were awful. And I saw it at a store, and I knew I had to get it. So this is the shiny Houndoom card from that set. It's obvious why I like this card. I really did want the Empoleon card from this set as well, but I've looked for it and I can't seem to find it anywhere, which is fine. It's not something I go out of my way to look for, but like if it's at a store, I'll probably buy it. But like this one, I wasn't going out of my way to get it, but if I came across it, I was gonna buy it, which luckily I came across it and I now have it because I love it so much. That's why it's in a hard case. I think it's like not that expensive, I'm sure, but to me, I think it deserves to be in a hard case. So yeah, these last couple ones were in hard cases, and that's just because I felt like they deserved it. My brother's been telling me that a lot of people want this card, and they want to pull it, but they haven't been able to, and yeah, I pulled it pretty easily too, is the thing as well. I think it was one of the ones that I didn't really buy a lot of cards from this set, but is this from 151? I can't remember. I think it is. So maybe, I don't know, it was, when it first came out, I got it pretty quickly. If it wasn't 151, whatever set it was in, I got it pretty quickly. And of course, it's well loved for a reason. I think the art on it's very unique. You don't really see a lot of Pokemon cards with this style of art. And of course, with the other Pokemon being in the card as well, it makes me love it that much more. Got Bellsprout over here. Bellsprout, I guess, is pretty popular. Poliwag. What's the other ones? Rattata. We got Oddish as well. So, then we got Mew in this big bubble up here, which is very cute. Oh, and I can't believe I forgot Duck Trios. Not Duck Trio, Diglett. Sorry, it took me a second. Diglett's right here. A couple of Digletts right there as well. So, yeah. It's very cute. You don't really see the style, like I said, so I can see why it's loved. It's very cute. I'll save the most expensive card I have for last, so, these next ones are evolutions, of course. So these are from Evolving Skies. I know, shocker. So this first one is not the Umbreon Moon card. That is like thousands and thousands of dollars. This is just the normal Umbreon V, which I am definitely okay with. I know some people also really want this card as well, so I'm just thankful that I got any of these cards from this set because I know it is a very, very well loved set. You have to appreciate this card. Like it's got Umbreon here at the top, and then you got shadows of Pokemon. You can see Pinsir's little horn, and then you got Grimmsnarl. I believe that's Grimmsnarl, and you just got a whole bunch of Pokemon in the shadow, which I think works really well because Umbreon is a dark Pokemon. So, yeah, I love this card. Umbreon is my favorite of the evolutions. So if I don't, honestly. Um, I'm just very thankful I still can't believe I look at this sometimes, both of these sometimes, and I'm just like, it is nuts that I got this. um, so, he's just chilling, in the water. You see some, what are those called? Like, I can't think of them right now. Reefs, I think they're called. These pink reefs right here. So, a very beautiful card, of course. And then the VMAX, which I can't get over it. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, wow, I really have this. So this is what that looks like up close. So you got the other Pokemon in the picture as well. Melodic is such a beautiful Pokemon. I think I had a good choice of putting Melodic on this card, I think. Of course you got Vaporeon here. And I just think it's so gorgeous. It literally looks like the Pokemon are in the water. And, yeah, it's these two, top five most beautiful cards I own for sure. So this is also from the Evolving Skies collection. This is, from one of the ETBs that I had opened that day. I still can't believe I have this. So this is the Evian VMAX card. In all of its glory. It is just the cutest. It's, it's Leafeon here, and it's a giant Leafeon, and it's playing with a hay barrel as if it's, a thing of yarn, like a cat would, play with a thing of yarn. I think it's so cute. I did not expect to get anything like this when I got those cards, but I'm very, very thankful I do have this card. I think it's so cute. I'm sure it's worth a lot of money now too. And yeah, you can see why I like it so much. Not just because it's super, super expensive, but it's just so adorable. The fact that it's so expensive it just makes me want to cherish it more, because a lot of people I'm sure want that card and don't have it. Like, there's cards I want and I don't have, so I try to cherish the cards I do have. So this is the last card I'm gonna show you today, and that is I remember getting this card. I think this was, so I can't remember how long ago it was, but this was the Silver Tempest set. And I remember coming home from work. I worked night shift at this time, and I went to Walmart. There's like a Walmart 5 minutes from my work, and I'd go in there sometimes, and they had some Pokemon cards stocked up, and I decided to get some, and I would open them when I got home. And I ended up getting this Lugia card. I think it's the most expensive card in the set, and yeah, to say I was pretty stoked it's an understatement. I was so excited. It's so cool. It's such a unique, it just looks like a painting, honestly. It's gorgeous, but it's so eerie. I just love the coloring on it. Very, use a lot of dark blues, grays. Very, very pretty. But I love this card. Like I could stare at this for hours. It's so